everyone. By the way, I am Miss Lisa Jane Nakali from Tagulan Community College, second year student taking up BS major in English. So for today, before we will start our formal discussion, may I ask someone who can arrange this word first? Can someone? Yes, Mr. Jam?
Yeah.
Dali na. So everybody read this one.
Paragraph.
Okay, thank you. So our topic will be all about paragraph. So since last topic with Miss Jen, you already discussed about the paragraph. So for today, I am going to discuss the kinds of paragraph. But before that, let us have a review first. So in your previous lesson, you've discussed about the basic parts of paragraph and then its features. So first, the first basic parts of a paragraph is
Introduction.
okay. So in introduction, in part of the paragraph in which introduction, it introduces the study or it introduces the topic of your information. And then the second one is
Body.
the body. So the body means it supports the informations or the details of your topic. And then the last one is the
Conclusion.
conclusion. So in the conclusion, it ties up all the information given in the paragraph. And then there are 4 basic features of a paragraph. First, we have
Unity.
unity, in which it means it is the oneness of a paragraph. And then second is the
Completeness.
completeness, means it is complete or it is clearly discussed, or it has been written, or all the information you should know is written in the paragraph. And then the third one is the coherence. Coherence, what does coherence means? So coherence means the proper order or the proper jumping into another topic without filling the gap. And then the last is the emphasis or order. Emphasis or order is a very important feature of a paragraph because it indicates, or it is the basis, or it is the emphasis or the order in which all the information are gathered in here. So you can consider a paragraph as a good paragraph if it has the 4 basic features. So let us now move on to our kinds of paragraph. Oh no, before that I have something. I have 5 words to introduce you first. So first is chronology. So what does chronology mean? So chronology means it is the order in which a series of events happens. So let's say for an example, here is a story. And then the second word is senses. So what does senses means? It is to understand or be aware of something without being told about it or having evidence that it is true. Let's say for an example. Example of senses is you can predict or you can sense something or you can confirm something through your senses or your instincts. So the third one is vivid. So vivid means seem like a real life because it is very clear, bright, or detailed. And then the fourth one is the contrast. So contrast means to be different, especially in a way that it is very obvious. It says, for an example, you're comparing something or you are giving comparison into two things, or you're giving the differences of the two things. So that's what we call the contrast. Last one is the evidence, or something which shows that something exists or it is true. So let's say, so example in evidence is like a politician. Every time they will give their campaign message, they will give evidences that they could lead better than the other candidate. So now let us move on to the kinds of paragraph. So the first kind of paragraph is an expository paragraph. So the first kind of paragraph is expository paragraph. So an expository paragraph explains information. It may compare, contrast, list, summarize, or discuss the different types of information. So in an expository paragraph, it explains or it gives all the information needed to be discussed or to be tackled. So the next one is the descriptive paragraph. So what does descriptive paragraph means? It means that when writing descriptively, engages as many of the five senses as possible, using vivid and vibrant vocabulary. Descriptive paragraph should paint a mental picture of the person or object or situation, including the emotions involved. So basically, descriptive paragraph was all about the subject-centered paragraph. And then the third one is the narrative paragraph. So narrative paragraph, it helps us tell a story. It should explain the chronology of a specific event and gives enough information that the reader can understand not only the order of the event but the entire event itself. So let's say, for an example, is a story in which it gives or it indicates all the events happens in a situation. So the last one would be the persuasive paragraph. So persuasive, from the word itself, persuasive, it means persuade, to persuade something's attention. So persuasive paragraphs are intended to gain the reader's support concerning a specific topic. They support your argument and draw the reader to your conclusions. So as what I've said earlier, example of a persuasive paragraph is writing a letter or writing a candidacy letter of a politician. So before we will end this one, let us recall or sum up everything you've learned today. So first, I would like to tell you that paragraph, it is composed of a sentences in which the sentence had all the informations. So paragraph has a parts, features, and then kinds. So the three parts of paragraphs are: first,
Introduction.
second,
Body. Conclusion.
and then the basic features of paragraph are: first,
Unity.
then,
Completeness. Coherence.
Emphasis.
and then the four kinds of paragraph in which we discussed earlier are: first,
Expository.
Descriptive. Narrative. Persuasive.
so thank you class, that's all for today.